like a forest, my brain's a cigarette.
Causing much mayhem, talking drama, radical rebel, to bomb, fake MC, and I hang up my time of life going off as a kid, so it's good to be portrayed as a victim, maniac, as it comes to violence supreme, with the war in China, and quick black expert, can't keep up, I'm not, I'm quick, you got it right the first time. Yes, I started to find, got to wait, let's go, time is our home, so no one can't go, born and raised in this world, challenge life is the moment that you tell life.
You wouldn't settle for
Welcome. Got it. Mhm. Okay. Testing, 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 testing. Get it. Get it. Got it. Get it. Got it. Good. Okay. The University of Hashtag for the Culture, the University of Keeper Rights. We're going to discuss about black fatigue. Not only black fatigue, we're gonna expose three people. The one says I'm moving kind of funny and I'm a demon. That I'm messing with, like playing with brainwaves, which is not so true. Then you got another one, kind of like her, right? That don't give a f about the FBA and Black Hebrew Israelites, and she got some long ways to go. Yeah, I'm talking about both Training with Cerise and Real Topics. Third, Martin show that I'm disrespected brainwaves, and we gonna get into him. But first, I'm gonna talk about this. Understanding black fatigue and how to overcome it. You see, that guy that I showed, you know, was him. He ain't gonna let us overcome it. He want us to be where we at down the bottom. That's not good. That is not good for so-called black people. See, that's the real black devil right there. The guy that I showed, him, that's the real black devil. So, okay, I'm going to read this by Michael Marcel, American Heart Association. You got to be aware of this. They with the elites. Okay. Before she gave the feeling a name, Mary Frances Winterfeld constantly, she calls it a dull, jotted sound that always present and an online central of sorts that permits my very being. It is a exhaustion born of the day-to-day small acts of aggression or small acts of disrespecting a black person into so-called black. The English need to prove your worth and the constant exposure to news about injustice and violence being inflicted on people who look like you. This go on. It's these agenda they pushing. That's Babylonian. Babylonian is pushing to the extreme. They like to see us down. They like to see us fall. We so-called black people, we need to come together. Our behavior, here's whatever we have going on. Doesn't matter how you dress, how you conduct yourself, how you mannerisms, and how you do and how you move. Okay, put this aside. I got put aside with my mother and stuff, so we can work together. You know, become as one. hmm See, that's what they push: racial injustice and violence. You see, that guy, don't want that at all. Okay, you know, it always be us, always be freaking us. That's what they want to see, us define that Tever don't want that. There's Tevers like him, the same thing. Come on now, want to be around with the crackers. She calls the feeling black fatigue, and the problem is not of their making for the sake of their health. Black people need to understand, acknowledge the toll of living with racism, said Winters. The first thing it probably causes so for North Carolina. You have to take care of yourself. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. The sake of our health, we have to understand we are gods and goddesses among us. We, the neo-melanin beings, that's what we are. We only serve the true Allah, made from the own image. Black woman is God. He ain't gonna say that. That Tever ain't gonna say that. He want us to lose, and he's a so-called black man, a pandemonium. And them pandemonians who are into the truth know how you are. Because you ain't put us, so-called black Americans, pandemonians, and also so-called black people that's everywhere internationally. You put them in a bad pain. I'm included as well too. Diversity. Mm-mm-mm. We had seventh grade shit, blah 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 blah. I discovered a psychologist, a psych. Is it psycho? The rate psychotherapist. Yeah, psychotherapist. Got that right. Who lives in Las Vegas and said the idea that constantly effect of racial discrimination, this goes on, racial discrimination that still goes on. 42, 59, 76, 102, 106 in part. Racial discrimination do exist. And this guy, Trevor, and the people, Trevor's like him, don't see that. They really don't. I don't know why y'all brainwaves fully involved and y'all supported Martin for this and Will Thomas don't see this too. And I'm the black devil, I'm the demon. Come on, I have stuff going on myself too. Because racial discrimination will never end. They have to push the agenda. See, they don't want us to win. They want us to lose. And that's what that Teva wants. And Teva's like it, want us to lose. So we can stay in the bottom, stay in our downfall. That's what he wants. He's the Black Devil's favorite son. Wearing that Jason mask, talking about, you know, I don't want to get into it right now because this is not supposed to be about him anyway. It is in every area of my life, every area of my client's lives. He said, and it takes on this official quality because it's always there. It's always freaking there. That's what they want. They cause us to have health complications. It's the demon. Or that's what it is. It's the demons, man. This is bigger than mental health. I've been saying this plenty of times. The, you see, they don't. This is money. They put the B system. Centers for Disease Control recognize racism as a threat to public health. But public health and racism, y'all working together. So y'all got the same come and go. I know. Come on now. Stop faking the funk. On a biological level, structural racism based stress can lead to long lasting damage to the body and the brain. It still goes on. We've been pillaged, we've been fucked, we've been lynched, we've been discrimination, prejudice, bigotry, colorism. Come on now. Us so called blacks. We've been through a whole lot, and it always be us a lot worse. What about them? Because they a lot worse than us. You have to understand. You have to understand of how the real world works, and how the real world operates, and how the real world moves. See, American Heart Association, they working with the B system. You have to decode things. The disease of the for the disease control period recognized racism as a threat to public. Yeah. Threat to public health. But like I said, I have to read it again. To say they to the body of the brain, it still goes on. According to 2020 American Heart Association report in the journal Circulation, Interface, Structural Racism, the Normalization and Liberalization of an Array of Dominants, Historical, Culture, Institutional, and Interpersonal, and routinely offends white people who while producing cultivation and chronic adverse outcomes for people of color. This is not looking too good. Racism is, they've been normalizing this. This is not normal. It's a book that Elijah Muhammad, and it was about, what was it? Before Mankind? And it was a so-called black man. I talk about this a lot. He made white people never see them. This is what he should be talking about. This is what, but he don't talk about this a lot. The reports describes how racism harms all story and mongering groups. It is those that black adults are more likely to face discrimination and the causative effect of racism trauma but are less likely to receive treatment for their mental health. You see this Babylonian. This is the beast system. We've been traumatized with racism. We've been through a whole lot. Every so-called black adult, including myself, been through this. We get traumatized. The luck, want to say something. We don't belong here. This and that. Come on, man. I've been through it too. But this guy, Trevor, don't ever discuss this. All he discuss is that he's tired of these ninjas, which are us. See, mental health. This is bigger than mental health. This is what it comes to. This is all of living over us for 6,000 years, 400 years for this bullshit for slavery. And this Tever, this Tever said that God put us in slavery. No, no, not true at all. And y'all listen to this Tever. You listen to him, and y'all fell for this. Come on, man. George Floyd was a blood sacrifice. Racism affect a mental health by person, Governor Barber said, but in a wake of George Floyd, where he was, like I just said, in the hands of police in 2020, they whipped the main Freemasons. Yale University, skulls and crossbones, skulls and crossbones, 322, 3/22. It's in Gematria. Several of her black clients had to take disability because racial are triggered by not just by what's happening in society. We live in a Babylonian society. The Caucasians, that's the Freemasons, we run money and stuff. And the Jesuits, the Vatican, they run society. They run the beast system. But that Teffer don't talk about that. He don't talk about that. But because they were seeing racism exposed among friends and coworkers, it still goes on. Hollywood, with the mainstream music industry, that's still going. Even our own people do to our own people because they working for the enemy, and the enemy is still, and he's so-called black people. That devil is wrong for that. Okay. All right, bring it back and I'll do some more. It's still seeing other black therapists in turn were stressed to their limits and tried to imitate, accommodated everyone who needed help. See, he don't talk about so-called black people who help each other out. He don't talk about that. We need to be on the up. We need to be up. Not up for. We need to be of overcoming obstacles. And this is a difficult situation. See, he don't talk about this. It always be so black people don't help each other. Black people don't get along, but we don't communicate. We try to do something, but it's a lack of communication. You're part of that as well too. You want that, so like I just said, so you can get that big YouTube check. That's the problem with Tever's like Ringo TV reactions. Yes, I said his name. Ringo TV reactions is giving us, like I just said on previous live streams, he giving us so-called black people bad luck. Say they with Tommy Swarmeyer and Hassan Campbell, because Hassan Campbell also give us bad luck as well too. Him and Hassan Campbell are the same people. The same people. Winters, author of The book Black Tea emphasizes that the problem lies in the sophisticated historical oppression. That's what he do, fighting with oppression. And he just said others do. Hassan Cameron fighting with oppression. And he admitted what he said too about his abuse. He stopped doing that until he had girlfriends. And nobody didn't say anything because they're part of it too. It's ruling up the people being black is not exhausting. She said racism is. I agree. Racism is exhausting, and he totally talk about the opposite. It's like Martin can't see that. Trina Reese cannot see that because she go against FBA and Black Hebrew Israelites, just like Ringo TV reactions. Same thing with real topics. And I don't know if we're gonna play her video because Ringo's doing some witchcraft. That's what he's doing. Racism is exhausting, just like colorism, exhausting as hell. Mm-mm-mm. She started out her career on the path and executive, but she said good ideas were ignored. She was passed over for promotions that told her natural hair wasn't professional. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. If I had my own so-called black business, natural hair is allowed. No perm, no nothing. Natural hair. We can have the afros. We can have the antennas, the drizzle. We can have all of that. Natural hair is allowed at my so-called black business. I could guarantee you that. Mm-mm. That's natural hair wasn't professional. So 38 years ago, she found her comic that could source or diversity. So yeah, I can give her that she had her own company. But Rango TV Reactions never talk about this. Emotional responses to discrimination can include depression, internalized stereotypes that you're deficient in ways, and all these things. Oh, okay. All these things can take heavy toll on mental well-being. This is not good at all. Let me, I'll be right back. I had to use the restroom.
Wait, no, so. Because after this round, I have to leave. So I'm gonna just keep my computer on so we can run back and forth. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I can't aim. Damn, I can't aim. Wait, go grab Miller. Three and four, bro. Oh, you too. That's her best. I remember I hit W twice. I had my sprint on there. Oh my god, that shit sounded so bad. Oh, okay, no. She did stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. Yeah, let's get to that shit.
I'm back. Gavelsberg said anger can be particular. Could be considered because it is not possible to lash out at the nameless faces people behind a racist system. See, that's what they want. They don't want us to stand up and defend ourselves. See, that's why you gotta be careful of these Babylonians, man, because they will really add some stuff. I know. See, Ringo TV Reactions don't, and people like Ringo TV Reactions and people like Hassan Campbell, and others like them, bigger, who got 175,000 to millions, don't want us to defend ourselves or last out. You can do it, but watch out. You know how they freaking are, because they got white privilege, man. So the anger takes on this quality that consuming and unending if you lean into it. One of her keynotes in therapy to validate her client's experience out of fear being seen as a oversensitive on matters of race. People may start questioning what they have lived through, even if it's a bond as co-worker clearly tried to sabotage their work. The target of racist behavior may turn the problem and work and say, this can't be happening, right? This is what I'm talking about. They like the sabotage. They always be us. We always be sabotage. We get this a lot worse, but different ethnicities doing it of different ethnicities. But they keep it up the hush hush. I don't hear them don't say that too much, but it's a lot worse. They don't want that out there. They really don't want their business but always be our business, making us look bad. I know. My own people told me this. This is a bad paint right here. When she gives them the ability to inform that, yes, they really have been wrong. She said it gives them space to experience their feelings. They could be redone. Being black on their own terms, while being black on their own confidence and pride. You have to have confidence and pride. You have to. Since they have confidence and pride, you have to have it as well, too. And without any harmful labels. Gave us birth. Also tells clients it's okay to back away from consistent pursuit of perfection. I tell every single person I work with, I have a snap and take a nap, she said. Okay, black professionals often feel pressure to prove they're worthy. Yeah, they worthy. They don't see that. She and her clients were raised in a way that narrative they have to be at twice as good to consider half as good. See, that's what we doing. But we don't get no good appreciation. They don't acknowledge that we were twice as good than them. And they don't appreciate it and give us credit. WWE and other wrestling companies, mainstream Hollywood, the same thing. It's like we work twice as good. We got talent, but don't give us 100% credit for it. And don't give us 100% of our flowers. That's not a good look. That is a bad look. It's like this is not marvelous. This is not like they don't want us to see us happy. They want us to see us sad. That makes the sample act of rest revolution. She says rest is a protest. Rest is a sign that says I'm human. No, ma'am, you are a goddess. Yes, we beyond human. As Rasheed Jamal, you are a goddess. That's who you are. Theo Melon Clark, that's who you are. Winter said solutions to black fatigue are broader than any visual. We need to change the system so that people don't have to protect us. And that's what's going why we don't have a hate crime bill, why we don't have no reparations. Why are we not protected? Like we should have our own government because back in the day, the Moors had their own government. Yes, they did. And they took that away from us. hmm See, they don't want us to be protected. See, you gotta watch out for Babylonian because they really are against so-called black people, hard to paint it any different ethnicities. As an act of self-protection, Winter said boundaries for us. So oftentimes I don't watch things that are about racism, but it's the work I do every day. She works hard for it. And I need to reply. She encourages people to know when your tricks and step away. And I don't feel guilty about stepping away. Winter said we, meaning white friends, aspiring allies, as he calls them, can help by they can help. It's nothing wrong with that. By willing to address problems they see, the first step is listening. That's the first step, listening. When you are an aspiring ally, you still have to quite a bit to learn. So even I think it's really important. Yes, it is important. Yes, it is. Okay. I got one, two, three, four. I got 4 more paragraphs to go. Gravesburg agrees being an ally about providing a safe presence. Someone who can finally experience it is important to be present and to be curious and to ask questions to understand this ain't about solving a problem. It's about being with a person you care about. You see, here's the thing though. I hear about this a lot. You know, the different hostility, the outsiders don't give us much love to us like that. We already experienced that. They could be nice and friendly, but they ain't gonna show us my love. They've been programmed that way. But others, we give each other love. But the problem is, it's not there. It's all for the fighting and segregation. I had to say the word segregation. This is not good. That's why the interracial thing. I thought it was going to participate. No, something will happen. It's a lot worse. Come on. They took our culture, man. You could be friends. Interracial friendships, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's stuff behind it, but it's not like in love of interracial marriage. Proverbs, yeah, yeah, the person that you care about, you always remember that. Well, I'm not going to read this. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 more paragraphs to go. You know, parents can provide an early boost by sending their children positive messages about who they are, she said, and planting the seeds of so love in a society where they might rarely see positive images of people who look like them. Yes, there are some positive images. There are us. I seen it. I had talked about this. I discussed it. Have conversations. It's that there are some positive images, and I have shares them on my posts on YouTube. You know, the ancient Egyptians, our ancient history, our ancient artifacts, the Ark, the Isis Eye, the Egyptian writing, because we used to write on walls. The ancient Egyptians, you know, and we used to be scavenger huts. We used to invent everything. We used to build. They didn't build. We so-called black people did. We built the land. We built nature. But Ringo don't talk about stuff like that. Same thing with Hassan Campbell and Carl Winslow from the RCWR show. And there's more. Because there is a positive images of people that look like us. Statues and everything. And we kind of hurt. We kind of hurt that they took the nose off the pharaoh and broke it because they wanted to see who the pharaoh is. That's sad. That is very sad, and it's very depressing. It's very depressing what they what we be going through as so-called black people, as the gods and the goddesses, the neo and carbon not beings. Mm-mm-mm. surrounding yourself with these are books that celebrate blackness works for adults too. Professor Burke said, we don't always acknowledge this beauty and this shared experience that we have. This amazing way we express our culture. You have to express our culture. We have to express our culture for the culture. For the culture, for the culture, for the culture, for the culture. 5 times I said this. With our hair, yes, our natural hair, our clothes, yes. We are fashionable. So-called black people are fashionable and our own style. Yes, our own style. Much of its forward and harsh conditions. Yes, cool. Oh, wow. Holmes' office classroom, she said, it helped validate the shared black experience and let people celebrate and feel the pride in this culture that is so rich and so needs. Whoa, that's positive. Something that Ringo and Stone Campbell and others like them cannot do. Thompson Markov and RGW show cannot do. Tires of them cannot do. Because we do plant the seed. We plant those seeds of self love, and this Trevor Ringo has self hate. He don't have self love in his heart. Anything, because like I said, self cover others like them that's so out that got a bigger content and a bigger platform. They have so self hate and put us down and misleading. I already learned my lesson. Come on now. Where's the love? Where's the self love at from us so-called black people? Even though we have a lot of stuff going on with ourselves. So yeah, we have to overcome this. I know it's hard, but we gotta overcome this. But they still win. We need to win so they can lose. But this is a hard fight. A fight that is difficult, and we need to win this difficult race war. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to overcome it, and this is her. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my freaking goodness! This is really her. She got some nice teeth. She got good natural hair. You see, natural hair is good for so-called black women like her. But I want to ask a question. Is she with the boule? Mm-mm. So she's the CEO. Is it Winter's Group? Diversity, including her work, passion, and calling. She impacted hundreds of organizations, thousands of individuals, provoking messages to her for diversity and inclusion. And she also a master astrologist with experience in astrology, academy, and change management. Diversity organizations to follow the training and certification system thinking. Quality is quality 10 is Crowlton and quantitative research methods. She's been experienced and worked at senior leading steps to drive organization change. You know, reading through my own words. So she had many awards. She was on Forbes June 2016, and she was honored by DC Metro Arena of Powerful Women and named by the Force one of the top trailblazers to fuzzy inclusion. And she was served as the tough player of the Olympics and another award winner. Chamber Chemist for her contributions to women in the community. So she had books like Racial Justice Work, Ethical Solutions for Systemic Change. That was February 23, Black 50 How Ages across the mind, body, and spirit. That's what's still going on. Racism is in our mind, body, and spirit, and it's not supposed to happen that way. September 20 include conversations fostering equality, empathy, belonging across differences. August 2020, we can't talk about that ever. How we talk about race, religion, politics, all in the same. Race and religion and politics, one and the same. All the polarized topics. 2017, only white babies like change. Workplace wisdom for baby boomers, including starts with I and CEOs who get it that first message from heart and soul. This winter also authored has also authored a chapter in the book that officially at work. The path is includes 2013 and numerous articles. So she graduated from the University of Rochester with an undergraduate degrees in English and psychology, a master's degree in business administration from William E. Simon Executive Development Program. She received an honorary doctorate, doctorate from Roberts Wesley and College. So she received an honorary doctorate, master's degree in business administration, undergraduate degrees, and she serves at the board trustee at University of Rochester and the board of visitors from Johnson C. Smith University. And I went on their website before, and the council of on Blackout. Johnson C. Smith University is part of the HBCU. So Mary Frances is a certified administrator for intercultural development inventory. Then I wonder, I'm kind of curious. Was she in a sorority? I'm curious. I'm very curious that she had to be in a sorority. I don't see no images that she was part of a sorority. So the coast is clear for now. Mm-mm-mm. Book Racial Injustice and Black Fatigue. Man, I wish I could have these books so I can put Ringo in his place more, and more. But they will not like it. And I trying to like train my brain to remember things. That is a beautiful black woman. And she attended the University of Rochester and got her uh, degree in English and psychology. And as an honorary doctor, I think it was. Whoa. She was part of the sorority. She part of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc. Whoa. It tells me my third eye's telling me that she's with those people, but she writes like good books about black fatigue and racial injustice. But she is a beautiful black queen. I just can give her that. But she's part of a sorority. That's what my third eye was telling me when I was talking. I was so curious. Wow. That's right, because I did type in Mary Frances Winter sorority. And I didn't see no image. We already discussed it with the English honorary degree, master degree in business administration, and document from Roberts Wrestling College in 1997. So she's been singing market and work for 11 years. So I'm not going to read the whole thing because this is not supposed to be about her. It's supposed to be about black fatigue. So I'm reading this here that Miss Winters was selected as one of the Rochester's torchbearers for the 1996 Olympic torch relay. Phi Delta Kappa Education Fraternity President Miss Winterswift in 1996 research report. That's a so-called black man fraternity. Whoa. She gotta be the bottom of an Eastern Star, allegedly. I can sense it. My third eye can sense it. Over 30 years. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, yeah. We gonna get into you. Dalton, what are you talking about? I'm talking about black fatigue. What we going through racism, injustice, racism affected our mind, body, and spirit. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Something about Ringo don't talk about on his bigger platform. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because Ringo needs to look up this sister right here. But I already know she's the bottom of an Eastern Star, allegedly. I know what I'm talking about. So go ahead. Like, Martin don't. No, but Martin is going to expose me. I have to expose him before he exposed me. And we're going to talk about Mary Frances another time, whenever I have a time. You know? So let me share screen this. And we're going to get into those mammies as well, too. Okay. No. Stop sharing screen this? Yeah, my bad. We're going to talk about Martin not training with Cerise Mammy. Okay. You said, I'm not trying to defend this boy because I'm disrespected. Brain was not share the post. See, he got it. Ringo got it. Ringo freaking got it. I forgot to share screen this. Hold on. Damn, let's freaking forget. Okay, let me stall over. Ari said what he said I should have posted. I'm not defending this boy. You see? This is a video that I made 11 years ago. Mr. Golden, we need to talk, sir. He gets free. He gets 3 likes. We need to talk, sir. I ain't gonna play this. He's gonna expose me. You see? You see Golden Huggins exposed. And for a May 14, 2025. So that was yesterday. He didn't put up a video, but he did put a short clip. We're gonna play this.
Hey guys, my name is Marshall. I'm your host. I was talking about let me check it out real quick. I'm sorry, my bad. I was talking about somebody in another room. So now, Mario, I see somebody in chat on yesterday. So I was talking particular on the content where he was a viewer. on brainwaves
And how I'm disrespected
at the
brainwaves.
2 years.
Yeah, I supported him for 2
He was
years.
like, try to disrespect brainwaves. So could tell
I
us to
never
me
disrespected
if
brainwaves.
you
Ringo
see
is the
somebody
freaking
you want to
problem.
block
He
with somebody,
disrespecting
don't
us.
don't block
But us
somebody. Okay.
being in our
So you just want
down, no,
to
not
lot of
downfall.
content.
He
You rock
don't
with
want us to come
brainwaves.
together.
Second
He
time
want
looking
us to
for 2
see
years.
us struggle. That's what Ringo
At the end of the
loves.
day, right now, you just passed through brainwaves away.
No,
Because you
it had to
out
be,
of line,
like I just said, all it was is a
because you can't do
misunderstanding.
that. Because you're gonna do that if you're the most high can judge you, bro.
What's more, they
All
told
right.
him,
So
I
this is the
know
last chance.
the Most High that they serving the true Allah. I know.
Hey guys, my
Because
name's
if I
Marshall
said,
Yo.
you know what color he is, it doesn't matter what color he is. He's a spirit. I get that. But we was made from his own image. Come on, man. This is deep. Oh, because I'm
Yo, what's up,
disrespected.
bro?
You
We
know,
need to talk.
I did say some things about brainwaves. Yes, I did admit. And I
That's
already said
facts.
it
That's
on some of the previous live streams
it's
that
the
I
good
did.
town. The toe, whatever. So, brother, hope you stay focused. Focus your money, and you just got alone.
Money ain't good
He just
money.
blocked you for a minute.
He blocked me because
You don't even
I was
say anything. Don't say
acting
anything.
like I'm cool with him. I
But you do
heard,
that,
but
he
I'm
go
flip
challenge you,
flop.
brother.
And we're gonna get into
So
Christina. I think it's gonna be I'm
don't
trending
ask
with
me
Sharice,
anything in
then
the chat,
finally be
all right?
Christina.
And
Mm-mm. Wow. So he works at Amazon. They saw the video. And I just call him out before about them accounts. And they don't do no content. I already know. I already know what time it is. So I'm gonna stop share screen this. We're gonna get into training with Cerise. Dang, I keep oh my god. Pay attention, Goten. See, this right here, right? Let me share screen. Okay. We already know Mariah is a Spaniard. So what we gonna do? You gonna make a video of me? Because I did a live stream. We already know. Jeez. Her father is from Spain. Her mother is Mexican. Mariah is a human being. She's not Latino. The modern day Hispanics are mixed. Find out from a modern Hispanic. The true Latinos are so-called blacks. Okay, it's a possibility that New Breed supports terrorists. So She used a crying, which we call it a filler, crying filler on Bone Row, and New Breed. But him, that guy, him said a lot of stuff about us, some foul stuff about us, talking about us like a dog, and it's okay because we can't come because we have a lack of communication. But so-called black people already know I'm aware of the schools and the colleges. I already know about the degrees. I'm already aware of that. But the degrees can't help you to learn about our true history. It's from Babylonian. KMC had talked about this. So, Bone Ramon, we had no success, but Ringo TV does. How is he success on y'all and putting us in a bad light? There's so-called black people that's bigger are not successful with us, but successful against us. So Ringo is successful against us. We already know what Newbury had did. Concubine. Ringo gonna have concubines. We gonna click the live. We gonna post discuss about her against the FBA. Yeah, that boy is zesty. We already know about the humiliation ritual. She got a lot to learn. Like I got a lot to learn. We already know about them. We already know about Omarosa and Kamala Harris. They were the elites. When we already know who this is, she not supposed to dress like that in an interview. You know how these ninjas are? They be like, oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. They be like cartoon characters. Wait. Now she's talking about FBA tablets are better than y'all. Wow. But Ringo is a tether. Then FBA mad because we're not. Wow, she's talking bad about the FBA. That's not looking too good, but except for the ones that sold out. You should be talking about them that's with the Boulay and the Prince Hall Freemasonry. Trump respects Tiger Woods. That's disgusting because we already know Tiger Woods womanizing white women. Godfrey say Senator Son, we already know. We can't take them serious. We already know about the Senator Soft situation. The elite sent that Caucasian girl. Because he had to grow through the process and had to be reborn. And also it had to be either or to piss the elites off. Yes, piss the elites off. Wow. He loved them. He loved them snow bunnies, man. Then Kamala Anthony's family gets exposed. Kamala Anthony, listen, people. Kamala Anthony is the fall guy. And either or, just like what's his name? Rodney. Rodney and Carmelo gonna be the sacrificial lambs for the PTB. That's not looking good. 42, 59, 76, 102, 106 is right on their noses. This man. Carmela Anthony is guilty. The way we see it as so-called black people that's open their eye, or their eye, knows that he did not do it. Then you got another one that's like Rango. Angry man, I heard about him because he's one of them as well too. And he's the same thing like Rango don't give two F's about us. That guy is in a level with Tony Cyanide. Well, you believe they're wicked? Look at different ethnicities. They more wicked than us. They the ones that's wicked than us. We're gonna do the best we can to get reparations, but we can't go to them to get reparations because you know how they are. They will say no. We have to get it on our own. We can't allow these outsiders like that. When we get these, when we ask them for reparations, it's not going to work because you know how they are, and they really don't like us, don't love us like that, and don't care about us like that. Ringo is the one that's scamming. I'm already aware. We already know Diddy's friends with Al South is a bootleg. We already know about Michelle Obama. I can't say it on here because it's gonna stir a lot of controversy. I, I made black baby mothers great again. I support Tevers. I'm the brethren of Spaniards, and I follow her, but she's not 100% cockanoid. Sh- The modern Spaniards are mixed. Do your research.
Checkers.
We already know. We are God's chosen people. Come on, man. This dude should know this. Oh, ooh. Wait, did I just solve something? Oh, let me scroll. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Can I get a hot on that? And this is what they do when you piss them who are going through the process. Jasmine Crockett, she has to be a Delta Red or a Eastern Star. I'll be right back. I got used to the restroom again. Now she's live.
You know, dad and the other mother. Yeah, it was horrible. I was, yeah, it was
See,
not fun. So that's why every
she got a lot to learn.
day I wrong, I like brainwash myself to be happy because I was like,
We already and hold on. We already know about human cloning. Human cloning is real. Mm-mm-mm. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Bernie Mac went to the Conan Labs. You know, the fights, bestiality, and make one of you. And he let Steve Harvey and D.L. Hughley and say the entertainer know. So they wasn't worried about it. They've been doing this since the 1940s. We need to worry about our money, or worrying about getting money and such and such. Because he did Mr. 3000. They let him did that, right? The reason why they because once you go to that clone lab, you got to get chip revenue and this and that, and he won't say nothing. They ain't gonna believe it, and that's what burned me Mac there because it was heavy on his head. And once you go through the chipping process, they monitor every body signal. But every time we expose them, I'm hurting. Oh. Then they didn't like that. Excuse me. Steve said and D.L. Hughley didn't like it because he was closest to them, even though they did the Kings of Comedy tour together. But it started getting on their nerves. But the good thing that he said is that this place is the devil. We need to shut this down. They didn't like that. Worry about getting our money. We don't need to worry about all this cloning stuff. Mm-mm-mm. And had a meeting. And they rat him freaking out. They rat him out. But Barney went to the Conan lab a couple of times and was still heavy. And what they do, the meeting without him, and they gave Bernie up. The one that benefited the most was Steve Harvey, and he got a talk show. Dang. That's why Hollywood and mainstream is not for every so-called black person. And I'm only speaking my race only. Mm-mm-mm. Because Bernie saw a lot of stuff. He's right because these Conan laws are the devil. He is right. And you have to agree with Bernie Mac.
These motherfuckers crazy.
See, you should know this, girl.
God, I was like, why we just can't believe in God? Why y'all be trying to make us jump to
Something
about
that
billion
Ringo
hoops?
will not
Think
do.
about this, y'all. It's
He
just
will
like when they told us if
bits
we
and
had to jump through
pieces.
billion hoops to be somebody in life.
Mm-mm-mm. Bon. Then we're gonna get to Christine. Let me start share screen this. And this is her. Something about her she doesn't like. I said this before. Let me share screen this. I don't know why I keep forgetting. She loves you, Martin. But she doesn't love me because I move too funny. I'm I'm too much of a flip flopper. I'm taking both sides. I'm taking New Breed side. I'm taking Brainwave side. I'm taking from Ring Rollo side. And there is a possibility. I know New Breed is a Freemason. This is a possibility. I'm starting first side for New Breed. But I move too funny. When I move, you don't like how I move. But you have a guy that says any everything to us, and you didn't do a damn thing about it. You didn't talk to him or nothing. I did say they would bring Wizard Wallow and others. Same thing with you, Trent with Cerise. Why you didn't go and talk to Rango? You should not be saying this about our people. I had people, and it counts from my own people. You know, like why you didn't go and talk to him behind closed doors and correct him so he can understand not to say it. But no, y'all didn't. Y'all let him do what he wanted to do to us because y'all believe in him to put us down. That's not heroic. That is not heroic whatsoever. That's like a violent, not a violent act. Oh, someone at my job got injured too. Wow, Arthur. It's oh man, I got my words twisted. What I'm trying to say is, um, it's a villainous act that Ringo is doing to us. You ain't talk to him. And talking about what we've been going through for 400 years through slavery and the Babylonian system. You never talk about why our land was being stolen by them, the purchases, the bill, um, revenue and railroad tracks and houses and man, the Neanderthals did the Spaniards did it to us Moors to put us in a spell until we got unalive. You never discuss him. I wonder why that is. I'm talking about y'all, Martin. I wonder why that is, Martin. Why Rango is giving some self hate, which is a wrongous path. Answer, Martin. I know you watch it. Answer, and also put the link and pin the link. You can come on the panel, Martin, and Trinity with Cerise. She's live, and I already tag y'all. You Christina, Trinity with Cerise. I just pinned the link so y'all can come in and express how you feel, so I can express how I feel. Then, no new breed goes with True Demon on the loose. Ring. Whoa. I think wait. I'm just hallucinating. I think that's how I started feeling sorry, but still got blocked. Rango TV opened my eyes. I think I want to play the video. That's why I didn't say anything. We're gonna play this anyway.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Christina. Welcome to my channel.
Rango TV did not open your eyes.
The 9 to 5. As you guys can see, my
The third eye will
TV
open up your eyes to see what's going on.
And the reason why I said that, I'm just going to jump right into it. A live stream last night about Doja. I did a video a couple days ago about her too.
I think Ringo is a part of the occult.
Or whatever. I was thinking her up, for her 40,000 subscribers. But last night, Ringo brought up a whole bunch of, good points about her. How
he gave us bad points. I fell for that.
Basically sells a dream. I didn't really look at it like that. I was looking at it like a sister, out here.
You should get at Ringo hard instead of me saying I'm this demon, that. Come on, Ringo. Look, Ringo is hitting a home run for the Caucasians. He's not hitting a home run for us so-called blacks. Come on. I heard from his wicked heart. His heart is wicked than mine.
That was you. I just have a few words for you. I'm not trying to be ignorant or rude or anything like that.
Because Ringo is ignorant and rude. Hassan Campbell and that angry man guy. There's more.
Only
I can't even think of right now.
dropping some good gems for you.
I thought he did
That's one of
drop
the
some
artists
good
that I've been
gems.
following for a few
But
years
when you
now.
saw the true colors, say how he
Real,
felt ever
why
since
I like him
the
because I don't
FBA
like
and the Black Hebrew, like he started to bring
today.
self
I don't like
hatred
stuff like that.
that make us
So
self
he
hate
was
on
trying to
us.
be nice to you,
That's
and he was
demonic.
to drop
That's
on
an evil
how you were
temptation.
broke, and you were being very rude and ignorant and very arrogant in that chat last night.
Ringo is
I don't
arrogant,
know if that was you or not, but just I'm just
very
saying
ignorant,
that
arrogant at the
um
same time.
we have everybody out here. I'm not gullible.
Mm-mm.
You understand what I'm saying? But even you have some people out here thinking that you're gonna make so much money overnight, you're gonna blow up overnight. No, with your go there, please have carried those subscribers like that from doing it overnight.
Mm-mm. I tell you,
Few now. Um, she
I hope you do a video, both of you and Trinity with Cerise.
she um she actually she actually just got all those subscribers because like I said, I'm sorry I had got sidetracked for a minute. But she has all those subscribers like that because she
And
was
Dee
doing
Dee
YouTube out for
invite
shorts.
you to her panel and you decline.
I'm not
I
gonna
wonder
take
why that
that
is.
away from
That's
her.
right, because I
Hey,
remember
that
that
away
you
from
want
her
to
at
be
all.
exploited.
A
Oh
as
yeah,
a content creator
because
because
Ringo already
I'm just trying to
exploited
be,
us, so-called black
listen
people.
to another sister giving you
That's his
props.
job
But
to get the YouTube check.
everything you are talking about with this money, how you're making money, but it wasn't that easy. You know what I'm saying? You still had to work 18 hours and all that stuff, like you said,
Mm-mm.
before you to this point. I mean, if you're going to do the videos and stuff, just be true to the people and let people know that
He ain't
the
true
money is
to
not going to
us.
come that
He's
easy. You know what I'm
definitely ain't
saying? We
true.
all with common sense knows that's not going money not going to
Because he
come that
had to
easy.
be
Um,
in that occult stuff, something that they don't know about.
so I'm just
Ain't just Newbury. Y'all keep saying Newbury.
not
Ringo's in that as well too.
today saying, "Oh,
And I
I made
said
money
about he gonna
from
start a
9 to 5."
cult
No, I'm
real
actually
soon.
blessed that because I had got
Cause y'all
I had
blind
started
as hell.
where I was at, but they let me back after 3 months.
And hell
You
is a
know, because
strong
it was
word.
very hard to find a job. Like I was depressed. You understand what I'm saying? And
I mean, Ringo was
DoorDash
very
had to F me up.
experienced of doing
That's what
maintenance.
DoorDash did. Kick me off their platform.
Very experienced. I
Never
give him that.
did
But the ignorance and
money
arrogance and self hatred, I was close of being like that.
putting the view there, but they were not hiring like they usually hire or whatever. You
I
know,
think this is gonna
doing
be
the
it.
side jobs, listening to DoorDash and other content creators too. It's a lot of content creators on here saying they quit their 9 to 5 and this and that. And please don't quit your 9 to 5. Now is not the time to be quitting no jobs. Just you know, go with the flow on here, see where you fit in next, see what your niche gonna be, and take it one day at a time. Get on here whenever you can. I'm taking information from my brothers that I follow. My brothers
You
in
know
the
I can't be on a panel with those two crackers because they ain't gonna understand how
I love
I
you all.
feel and don't understand my struggles and my people's struggles.
Shout out to
Because
him.
Dee Dee's lie.
Brothers be dropping gems and I grab them every time. So
They
and
dropping the
most
gems, but
if you're
us,
stop saying
because
that they're
brainwaves and Rob's
women,
supposed to see, but
they
they
just
can't
women
see.
and this and that.
They
It's not
can't
that.
see
They just trying to give
his
you,
wicked
what
behavior, his
attitude.
narcissistic
No,
Hey,
it's
because Ringo
if
is a
you got
narcissist.
criticism on here, then you can't
Do you know
speak.
he's a
People
narcissist?
gonna talk
That's
about
why
you
he's
all the time,
anti-social.
criticize you all the time. You got to have a strong backbone. If you don't have a strong backbone out here in the world,
Christina
you're
don't
not
even
gonna have a
see this
strong
shit.
backbone on
Oh,
here.
excuse my language. Christina don't even see that.
That's all I got to say about about that. Having a strong backbone is very, very important if you're going to be on YouTube. Ringo get talked about all the time. He don't care about that. Ringo been on here since now, and
He been on YouTube since
he
2006. We already know.
like that, sis. That's a big deal, and that was messed up. How you show everybody on your page love except for him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to be hurt towards you. He was
They
really trying to
know.
help you, and I think that was like a slap in the face to the
They
brother.
know. They
And
know
not
how
only
wicked
that,
this man is. That man has been pure
you
wicked.
sit there
That
and
man got his
say
freaking mother and grandmother.
that
That man's wicked.
you felt
But
away
he
because
benefited the brother,
from a black
allegedly.
man or whatever. But when that Caucasian
That's all
man,
he cared about himself. You know how the
when that
narcissistic
Caucasian man had
works?
said something about your
And
video,
you know
if you break it down, he had
that they
he
can't
had tried to, but you didn't go in there
lie and
bashing
pretend
him
nothing
and support him.
happened. I know because
Because
I
then we
dealt
need
with
to
this with my mother.
stop going against each other and just try to listen. You know, when somebody telling you something, just listen. Take the criticism. It's not like they're trying to throw you under the bus. Like you know, it's not that easy on here to just come on here and then
Because
wake
he
up
likes to
tomorrow
put
and
people
try
on
to
the bus, Christina. I know.
go someone you can count. No. You know that's
Come
all
on, he
that.
don't give a F about your emotions. He don't give a F how you feel.
You know, congratulations on that. I'm not taking that from you, like I said. But the thing about it is, you on here and sell people dreams. Stop saying, "Oh, if you're
Ringo
broke,
ain't going to do
you
that
can't
for
if
every so-called black
it's
person.
not like
He's all
that.
about
Everybody
himself with the
that
Caucasians.
has a
Come on,
personality, has
people, do
flaws,
your research.
needs.
Martin,
It's not that
do your
easy.
research
So
again.
you're going to talk
Because
about
I
things
definitely know
or
what I'm talking about.
something
I'm
that's
keeping it a
true,
buck.
but tell the truth all together. Stop scamming and doing stuff like that.
Because Ringo is a
I mean,
scammer,
I don't want to
allegedly.
be
You
I
gotta
gotta say
know
class. I come on here. I just
who, what
be
do
saying that things
dirt in these
my mind
YouTube
does.
streets.
'Cause I'm not gonna
I
never
do
come on here
dirt
scamming
myself,
nobody.
but when you in that higher level, it's a lot of dirt.
Just so
A
people
lot of dirt
know.
that you have
But
to go through the
yeah,
process. You can't be
I'm
nice.
trying to help
You
you
have
out.
to be
Not
mean.
trying to be
You
smart
can't
or
be
nothing.
polite. You have to be an a-hole.
Everybody that's always saying, "Oh, he's just hating. He this." What do that man really have to hate on anybody on YouTube or anywhere in this world for? Like, you know, he has his
You
family,
have
his
to
friends,
be
and
like,
he's just been on here
I'm
longer than everybody else. And you
I'm the
know,
face of
I'm sure
YouTube.
can tell he found
I
his
get
niche.
more million
So
subscribers. I get millions of views. This is about
he,
me. This is not
come
about
on here saying
anybody else but
something and
me.
saying, "Oh, this and that, this and
Ringo
that."
can be Marshall.
Just say,
You
you
think
know,
New Breed,
I think the
Ringo is
reason
more Marshall than New,
I want
Ringo
to
is more Marshall than New Breed.
something happened, a
Do your
situation as
research.
a matter of fact. And
Oh, don't
brother was
give
in your comment,
so-called black women
you know, this and that. And
compliment.
then I was like, you know, good looking out.
Don't give them
You know what
any
I'm
good
saying? Because
compliment.
his
I heard what that ninja has
you know,
said.
he was telling
Don't
me
give any
oh,
compliments.
the situation
We
happened
can't
with
say,
her,
"Oh, you're
but
beautiful,
basically
you're
telling
gold."
me
We can't say
before
that.
that that person had
Oh,
to
if you said
their
to a,
name, you know,
oh, we have to say that to
talk about
the
nobody. You never really do
case
that.
because that's what he's
You
all
know, you
about.
just don't come on here saying stuff about people because you don't like them, don't
That's
like
what he's
their
all about.
personality, or you want to follow the crowd because
He's
they
all
got
about
whatever.
himself and
That's not
Angry
right.
Man
Like,
and Hassan
people like
Campbell.
realness. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I'm sorry to say the
So
skinny the done.
bring
You
it
gotta
on
do some
that
research
people
on
don't like. You know what I'm
Rango.
saying? It's
I'm
it's
sorry.
all content. He could say what he want to say on his page. If you don't like it, you
Yeah,
know,
he can say what he wants to
that's
say,
what anybody
but
says on their page.
the
We don't like it.
problem is
But
when it's us,
long story
we
short,
get triggered. Like I'm triggered.
me personally,
I
as
almost
a new content
went
creator,
off
I'm not praising
2 days
nobody. I'm not
ago.
doing all that. I'm gonna give
Come
credit
on,
where
because he
credit
got
is
me
due.
triggered.
I'm gonna
This the
you
first
know,
time.
hey, if I don't like
This is not the
something,
first time
if I
this
see something
happened.
wrong or whatever, come on here and I'll correct myself if I need to. But all that's trying to scam people and this and that,
I feel for
you know,
Christina. You can
never
tell
gonna
she's
do
having a rough time in life. Following narcissists unaware. Ultimately, only God gives the increase in understanding. Sad stuff. I hate to say this, but I definitely agree. She's been going
that.
through,
But
but
check,
but
and you hear just
she's dealing with a
personally,
narcissist
I
dude.
I wouldn't have never did that me
Come
personally
on now.
because nobody, first of all, nobody needs to
And
know how much money
you
you make
know how he treated New Breed,
because
and
you
New Breed is
you
right.
say that, then you give
He ain't give him
hope that
a
oh,
freaking room
money,
to sleep
money,
in.
do that too.
And I
But when
also
people
strongly
lose their
believe
job, then
that
people pop in your
he was
pocket,
working
and
him
that's just not
and
good.
Mariah
You know what I'm saying? You got people
Spaniard
popping in your
real
pocket
hard.
and saying that they made this, they made that, but their content is saying something different.
Come on, man. Ringo
Never
ain't
gonna get on here and
well,
play myself. I'm not gonna
since
say, oh, I ain't doing
y'all need to take a
that.
break.
And I
Uh
make it, and my numbers
I
not
give
good.
you a room so y'all can sleep in, get some rest. He did mention that. He did mention that.
Whatever. Do what y'all want.
But at the same time, you gotta know that he ain't all
Take the
there
knowledge
with the
give
pure hearted.
giving you and use them. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's okay to criticize sometimes.
But if it's us so-called black, I know you're a cracker, saving souls. I know you're a cracker. But if it comes to us, we get
Right now,
triggered
get out here and you got to work hard.
mentally and physically.
You got to work for you to pay your bills.
Come
Nobody
on,
gonna
man.
stop
That's
you.
what he do to provoke
You know what I'm saying?
so-called black
If
people.
y'all want to sit up there and follow,
And he do this
trends,
on purpose.
you're not alive, you
He
leave your
do
9 to
this
5,
on purpose, though.
on YouTube. Y'all do that if y'all want to. Then when you ain't getting them checks coming in like that, then y'all gonna be feeling some type
Come
of
on,
way.
Christine. You gotta see through Ringo like you see through New Breed.
Give credit where credit is due.
And Ringo don't want to have friends. He wants to have friends like Saving Soul Ministries.
On YouTube is
And
not gonna
Saving Soul Ministries
you know what I'm
see
saying?
through
I
that
have
Uncle Tom.
I'm kind of tough as
That's
nails.
what he wants. He wants to have white
You know what I'm
friends.
saying?
That's what he wants.
I can handle my own. But I just wanted to come on here and say that because I did do a video. I
Come
took
on.
it
New
down
Breed
because
did say some stuff about so-called black American women. I disagree.
really breaks it down for us to
He
really
breaks it down all right.
the real that's going the real and
But he breaking it in a wicked
that's what I like
way.
about him, like he's thorough. And people always talk,
Come on.
well, you're
Rainways and Farina will admit
like, you don't
that they
understand
did terrible
when you care about people well-being
and they
and stuff like that,
repent.
you want to help them, you're gonna go, a little bit to the extreme to help people out. And not out, somebody hating and somebody doing this and it's not that. We need to stop that. We need to get away from all that hating and stuff. Like
See,
it is what it is.
Ringo is doing it to us
But if you're out here
and
scamming
put
this,
the batteries in our back so
someone
he
that
can
don't
spread all
want
this hatred, witchcraft.
9 to 5.
Because
That's all I want
witchcraft is
to
called
say. Like
manipulation.
Ringo TV reactions.
Come on, he manipulates his audience, even us.
My brother
Manipulate
Brainwave.
easily to
Rallo.
fall into that
Shout out to the
spell.
Short Show live from Chirac. Y'all go subscribe to all of them
Come on,
brothers.
man. He wants friends like Soul Saving Soul Ministries. That's what he wants.
Ready to lose the
Hold
hair
on.
and regain the hair? With Choose by Hims, you can regain your hair and your confidence. Our chews are powerful.
That's what Ringo wants. Oh yeah, Megan the Stallion tried to sacrifice Tory Lanez. He got stabbed 14 times. That was almost a attempted blood sacrifice. It was Rock Nation's doing. I think I got time. The video is 13 minutes.
Jesus Christ, amen. First of all, New Breed, you don't know me. Let's get that out the way.
New Breed did some stuff.
My family. And I don't want you prophesying.
But Ringo, you have to look up Ringo too.
Me or my family's life because you're a demon. I don't want none of that energy.
Ringo is a demon as well. Two more demon than New Breed.
Entering around me.
You don't even know what Ringo freaking does behind the scene when it comes to so-called black people. But you're falling into that trap.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue on. Okay, prophesy against.
You're falling for that trap.
To lose in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay, I prophesy against every spirit of sickness. Okay, every spirit of sickness.
Why Ringo?
Setbacks and disappointments.
See, witchcraft is a practice of magic, especially for evil purpose. They use that's what the big YouTubers are doing. And you know they stole the Star of David. That was called Star of David. Us, the Melanin Beans, us, black Hebrew Israelites, biblical Israelites, Hebrewites. That was our Star of David, and they stole it. It was
because I
star.
have been
They
in your.
the
I know what
5 point
you're
star.
trying to
They
do. You're
made it
trying
a
to put
six
back on me,
point
but it's not
star.
going to work because I said some things in your
Let me
lives
say it
that you
again.
and your baby
6 point
mama didn't
star.
like. You told this. You have this woman believing that she's a daughter of Zion, and she's not. She's not.
Mm-mm.
She's just not. She's not. She's not a
Black
black
magic.
woman.
That's our. That's what they
Her father
stole.
didn't stay in
Neo
her mother.
Majesty,
She
the
biblically
vision
she's
magic.
not. So I think that's
And
one of
you
the
know,
reasons why.
the rainbow people also practice witchcraft as well too, just
I
to let
know
y'all know.
that. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. And
But
y'all
what type
blocked
of
me.
witchcraft
You
do
don't even know that I had
I know
my
it's
own stuff.
manipulating the
Okay,
audience. This,
continue on.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. Is it black magic that Rango's doing the new
Ringo
breed?
say, I saw
Yeah, they all
blessings,
been compromised.
spiritual attacks holding on
The
to them.
cracker got his
In
facts.
prayers, I saw a woman in the realm of the spirit monitoring. You didn't see no woman in the
Monitoring
spirit.
spirit,
You don't know me, new
Christina.
breed. How can you
Remember,
say you saw
Brainwave
somebody? I
said
thought me and you
that
had a
that I
conversation
was a monitoring
recently about my
spirit.
life. You don't know me. God didn't
Which
give you
I'm
a
not a
download to tell
monitoring
me
spirit because I
anything. This is
supported
all
him
synchronous
since
with me not wanting to
2023.
follow
I
you.
was never no monitoring spirit
I
to
used to
begin
follow
with.
you because I thought you was thorough. So when
Never.
all this deep and stuff happened, I see you crash out. You got 2 pages. You
Brainwave
got one
should
page
know
in
that I
my
wasn't a
book,
monitoring
and
spirit
you want to
because
act
I'm the
like
disrespected
and,
Rango.
and disrespecting the brothers and
Because
disrespecting the
all
brothers,
same thing
you
with
know,
free and follow.
bloodline and all of that.
Because I
You know,
disagree.
it's different
New
things. Then you have
breed,
another channel where you want to be
base and
too
gates,
cool
and
and
now
go
me.
on there
Go
and
to
act like you okay, whatever. So let's continue on. So he says, excuse me, I saw blessings,
they should know.
a spiritual
New
attack
breed's
holding
compromised,
on
but
to
Rango
prayer.
compromised
I saw a woman
himself as
in the
well.
realm of the
You have to
spirit
understand
monitoring,
that.
putting delay in your life with an evil mirror
But
and
Rango
delay.
is more compromised than New
As
Breed.
I speak to you right now,
He
her time
said,
is up.
say the soul
Who's
ministry,
that? Your baby
that
mom?
he wants to live around
What woman
with
is that, New
your
Breed?
people. He
Like I
did say
said
racist
again,
white
you
men because
don't
they
know
got the
me,
lineage and
okay?
the proper
Your
session.
time is up. How about that? Um, they're in the motive to destroy you, but as I speak to you right now, her time is up. Okay. Kindly render in hand, kindly render a hand of favor to this motherless foundation, Christ Love Orphanage Home, located in Canada at Ontario.
Come
This
on, Martin, you should know.
precisely with 2 days with faith, the motherless children
Why New Breed
will
had that
curse
crow?
this evil woman as I raise my hand
Baba
towards
crow,
heaven and pray for
and
you.
it's deeper,
This
much
will
deeper.
serve as a point of contact in
Damn,
whatever
Asa Wilson.
walk when the seeds plant or planted. First of all, bro, bro, was you drinking when you wrote this, or what was you
We
doing?
already
Because
know about New Breed's
first of all,
drinking.
I'm not giving
We already seen
no
that.
homeless orphanage in no Canada. That's some type of foundation you have, and you want me to spend money. See, that's the thing. That's your problem. You all about money. You're all about money, New Breed. You're not gonna sit and
Yeah,
tell me
already
and
discussed
I
this
have 2 days
about New Breed,
to send
but
money
this
to
is
a
not about
foundation.
him
I
right
don't even know
now.
about. I looked it up and I don't know what that was. That was something about Uganda, and
He
they said
was
that was
about money, yeah,
or whatever.
but
So
Uncle Tom
whatever.
Ringo
I'm
gave
gonna
him
continue
a
on.
Brutus test and gave the money back, and he said, "It
Okay,
was
so it says
all a misunderstanding."
wherever you are when the seeds are planted
Like I told
in the
Brainwaves,
lives of those
the
orphans,
mistake is me
God
and
will
him.
give you
I
the
said this
increase.
on the past
You will
prophecy. It
receive
was all
double a double portion
misunderstanding.
of grace to excel in total
Me,
restoration.
it something about Ringo,
Once again, New
something
Breed,
about his heart
you
was
don't
reggae.
know me, bro.
And
You
you
don't know
follow on
me.
others.
Okay.
Right, Waco, you should know. Don't make me make a fade on you,
A
Waco.
breakthrough in your life
Don't
and
make
in the
me
life
do a
of your
favor,
family. Keep your
Sandra.
family name out of your mouth
But
and
like
keep me out of
I
your mouth.
want a Sandra. You gotta
Keep
be
a hold
careful
with
of
the
Rango. Even when he did this,
the
you gotta be
director of
careful.
the
This
foundation,
dude
B.I.W.S.A.
is bad
So
news.
you really
This dude
actually
is
think I'm gonna call
compromised
a man
by his
B.I.W.S.A. his name
values.
and what do you say? Tell
Christina,
him I sent you.
His
Treading
name is
for
David Summers.
Sharice.
He is a pastor. For it is not by
Because
prayer, but by
Christina
the Spirit,
is older than me. She's an
says the Lord.
elderly,
Zechariah 4 and
so-called
6.
black woman.
You shall testify to the glory of
She's,
God
I
in
know,
your
she's in
righteous
her
judgment.
40s. You guys should know.
Excuse me, Lord.
Because
I gotta take a drink.
my spider sense was right there. My spider sense.
So, New Breed, you prophesying over somebody's life that you don't know
Rain will be
anything about.
prophesizing too.
You say you saw a woman in the mirror. Who was that? What woman did you see in the mirror? Because I don't know what you're talking about. You want me to donate money to a foundation that I have no knowledge of?
And
I
you
don't
know,
know who
Ringo ain't gonna build a
are,
foundation for
and I
us
have
so-called
faith
black
in this,
people
and I
because
have
it's not gonna
faith
happen
God do,
on
and then I
his
have
watch.
to
I
call
know.
David and tell him that you sent me.
Come on, man.
Who are you
Right.
crazy? Are you crazy?
Rub your
You're
eyes
not doing none of
and
that.
wash your
You
freaking
never do
face
anything that you
with
think that
some
you're gonna
Dove
do
soap
my
so
life and
you
my
can see
family life.
everything clear what Ringo is doing.
This is pure evidence, y'all, that New Breed does witchcraft. New Breed Global Truth does witchcraft, and the
Ringo
brother
do it too. Ringo
Brainwaves
do it too.
has been talking about this, and the brother Ringo
Come on, Ringo.
Reactions has been
Come
talking
on.
about this, and the brother Rollo has been talking about this.
He
For
wants
all you guys
he
and
wants
all
to
his
fit
followers out
in.
there, I just sat here and read to you guys
Because
something that
Ringo's hands ain't
he
clean.
doesn't even know me.
Ringo's hands are
He doesn't
dirty.
know me. That's to me. You're trying to speak something over my life, and I don't know you, No Breed. So once again, you need to repent, and you need to
Ringo
stop going around here on
got a
YouTube
clean
and doing
record. I can
witchcraft
give
on
Ringo
people.
that.
'Cause it's not gonna work on me, bro. It can work
But
with your
his
followers, but
hands
it's
are
not gonna work on me.
dirty and like to treat
With
us
that being
dirty.
said, I'm gonna go ahead
And
and
you
get
don't
out of
see
here.
that, y'all?
I have some things I have to do, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Oh, and another thing, after I read that,
I just saw
I
them.
seen that right on about 12 something last night,
Close for me.
and it
You
didn't
know,
sit right with me. It didn't
Freemason.
sit right in my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep. I almost choked in my sleep. I almost choked in my sleep after sitting here reading this nonsense. But I prayed over my life and I prayed over my daughter's life and for my family. Because like I said, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Anything you try to send my way, New Breed, I send it back to you and your family. Don't send anything for me or my family ever in your life. You got mad because I told your baby mama that she wasn't a daughter of Zion. She's not. Biblically, she's not. So
Yeah,
you're not. You're not a daughter of Zion. You're not black. I don't care if your dad is Spanish. No, your dad is from
because you
Spain and your
know,
mom is from
the real daughters of
Mexico.
Zion are
And
so-called black women
you
with
don't have. You're
good
not an
natural
Israelite.
hair and
It's not in your
good
DNA.
brown skin.
Sorry,
The
but not
absolute
sorry.
so brown
And I
sugar.
know you guys have a blessed day. Peace.
Yeah,
None of you can create
this
your
is coming
own
from a
website
cracker
by saying,
way to
this is what I
follow.
want. With
Follow
Wix,
and Rain do the same thing. False prophecy, see me every street. So organized and narcissism on 11. Yes, I want Christine not to bring those demons around her daughter.
or
Oh my
you didn't even
God.
think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the
And
colors
there's a
of your logo.
video out there that I
Let
made
AI do its thing.
that, are you still doing tarot brainwaves?
Next up is the AI section creator. This is great for those website essentials, like a context.
When, yeah, and this is coming from a cracker that's saying this. This is coming, come on, it coming from a Yakubian beast. Let me say it again. Rollos and Brain do the same. They follow prophecy me every stream. So and nice and day and narcissism on 11. I try to warn Christina not to bring these things around her daughter. Wow. But I need to save Brainwaves and Rollo. I definitely need to save them because they on Ringo's spell. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah. So I'm going to end the stream. Power to the people. Hashtag for the culture. And I'm out.